Well, the T-shirt guy finally has arrived. Don't smoke in here. The last time you did that, it took like 12 guys to tackle you. You get more action. The cops can't even control you. They're afraid of you. First thing he said when he got in here was, "Can I have a cigarette?" And I'm like, "Don't do that to me again. You're going to kill me." Here, pull this thing over a little bit. This big package. I know you love a big package in your face. So did you have fun with me in Atlantic City for 24 hours with Ferrall? Like, it's 24 hours of Le Mans.
It was amazing. Bernard Hopkins, Kelly Pavlik was amazing.
How about Bernard called last night on the show? He called me last night. He did like a half hour. He was silent.
Amazing.
How about us watching him just beat the crap out of Kelly Pavlik?
The best fight of his life. It was amazing.
He dominated him, didn't he?
It was a clinic.
It was crazy. Gary Brody's in here from Affliction. He's a managing partner. How you been, buddy? Good to see you again.
Good, yeah. Glad to be back.
So, huge stories today. Everybody's talking about it. I mean, it's all over the media. It's all over the Internet. It's all over MMA. It's all over, your business. That Elite XC has gone kaput and closed its doors. Now, we knew that basically over the weekend. There was some sense of that T-shirt guy that they were going away. I mean, when I saw that story break, that was no shock to me at all. You've known that for how long?
3 weeks.
That was doomed.
Yeah.
Do you think it started to be doomed with that event that they put on with Kimbo and that it was fixed and everything else?
The final straw was the fight fixing.
Were they going broke anyway?
They lost $59 million, $60 million. Yeah, it was bad.
And they had how many events that it took them like 2 or 3 events to lose that much money?
They threw 3 CBS events and then maybe 5 Showtime events.
Right.
It wasn't good.
So it was just a giant money loser.
It was bad. They bought every organization out there. They thought they'd take over fighters from all the other events. They picked the wrong events.
So what's going to happen now? I mean, everyone knows there's a lot of rumors going on about the fact is that everybody's saying Affliction's taken over. I mean, let's just face facts. It's all over the Internet today. It's all over MMA sites. It's all over MMA radio shows. It's all over anything and everything to do with mixed martial arts. And even in the boxing community, they're talking about it. Everybody's talking about what's going to happen next.
Well, I can honestly say this. For all the fighters that are out of a contract right now, call Affliction. We're interested. Let's do this thing.
So you guys aren't messing around with the future. The plan is in place to basically take over that whole scene, like the TV end of it. And with your events, I'm guessing they're going to end up on CBS and Showtime.
I can't say that. I don't know. We talked to a lot of people.
But the good feeling is from my end over here. Like if I were to a layman's guess, I would guess that that's the next step.
Well, I would say this. Reality is we're very professional people.
Right.
We don't mess with anybody. We're not bullies.
Right.
So, yeah, probably a major media station would pick us up. But I'm not going to say that right now until the deal's done.
So are they still threatening your business model, the people at UFC?
No, they're not just threatening it. They threaten us personally, which is hilarious.
What do you mean?
Dana White, Lorenzo Fertitta, they're tough guys. They're old-school mafia guys, or wannabe old-school mafia guys, that their grandfather built their business, and they're nothing. They're nothing. They put their business $5 billion in debt. They're in big trouble right now. They're going to go out of business in February. Guaranteed. Station Casinos will go out of business in February. For sure. Lorenzo Fertitta kissed my fucking ass, motherfucker. And Dana White, by the way, the T-shirt guy's going to fuck your ass up.
Oh, man.
And that's the last thing I'll say. And no F-bombs more
Don't
than that.
piss off the T-shirt guy. I want to see those fights. I pay for that right here in the studio. Even.
It'll happen, especially a bar fight. I'll knock your ass out. I'll headbutt your ass and fucking wonder what happened the next morning.
Here's Ferrall training for my next fight. Listen. You can see how quick I am.
If you want to throw down in fisticuffs, fine. I've got Jack Johnson and Tom O'Leary waiting for you. Here.
How many of these guys that now are looking for work are calling you looking for deals?
Everybody's calling us right now, and that's great. And we want to take care of our guys for sure. And that's our whole motivation in the first place, is to take care of everybody.
Now, there's people talking about you guys doing things early on in the first quarter of 2009. What's the plan for you guys? I mean, do you have anything you can tell us?
Fedor Orlovsky, January 24th, the biggest fight of the year.
So that's January 24th, and you're going to do that in Anaheim.
Honda Center, Anaheim. It'll be a huge event. And thank you, fans, for anybody who's come out to the event. They loved it. It's going to be a huge event. The pay-per-view is going to be huge. Lorenzo Fertitta talked to me last night telling me that fucking Fedor's not a draw. That's a joke. It's a joke. Fedor is the pound-for-pound champion of the world.
Right. Do you think anyone on the face of the earth can beat him right now?
No.
I mean, he's hands down the most dangerous man in the world. Now, how do you think you're going to do with your show that you announced with Donald Trump last week in New York, Fighting Fedor? What is that all about? Like, what is it, like 16 people are going to like get a shot and the winner of that 16 down to 1, the last guy standing gets to fight him?
Absolutely. It's an amazing event that gives heavyweights a chance to fight Fedor.
Where, in Russia or here?
Well, they do a lot of events in Russia and Europe, and then the last fight will be here in the United States against Fedor.
What kind of relationship do you guys have with like the M1 people in Russia?
The best. The best. They're the most loyal. They're the best partners we have.
They're professionals, so, I mean, it's a great relationship.
So you're kind of combo mealing all your talent and all of theirs into a dangerous proposition and competitor for the UFC.
They think we're competing with them. We really don't care about them. We have the best partners in the world, Golden Boy Entertainment, Oscar De La Hoya, Richard Schaefer, Bruce Binkow from Golden Boy Entertainment. These guys are a serious threat. So, in Las Vegas, Oscar De La Hoya is fighting Manny Pacquiao. They sold $17 million fucking dollars in revenue. 3 minutes, something like that, whatever. The Couture Lesnar fight sold a $5 million venue, and it's not sold out yet. And they're never going to sell out.
Who do you think will win that fight?
Which one?
The Couture Lesnar.
I got to be honest, and Randy, if you're listening to me right now, I hope fucking Lesnar kills you.
Oh, God.
He's fought 3 times.
And they put him against ass beat the first time.
With Frank Mir.
Right.
Which is submission. I mean,
but then after the fight, Dana said how great he looked.
Yes.
How great did he look with his ankle in that frickin' position where he tapped out. Game over.
It's going to be tough for these guys.
He won't answer questions either about whenever anyone asks him a question about steroids, he gets up and walks out of the room. Do you think that guy's clean?
Who?
Lesnar.
Yeah, actually, I do. I mean, I know the commissions. They get tested, and I'm not going to play this into something different.
Right.
I think the UFC played this out in one way to have their champion get beat because they're pissed off.
Yeah, but they'd never let Lesnar fight Fedor, that's for sure.
Because Fedor would kill him.
Exactly.
Well, they're champion.
They know it.
Nogueira got beat by Fedor 2 times.
Why isn't Nogueira getting his crack? They're saying that they're going to let him fight the winner of that fight.
But he's fighting Frank Mir.
I know, but then he's going to fight the winner of that fight, right? Isn't that the plan?
That's not going to happen.
So how do you deal with all this hatred they have for you? You just go about your business operations or what?
We try to. They're a bunch of bullies. They think they're gangsters, and they're going to get their asses kicked. And they're getting their asses kicked right now.
What was the idea behind the Fighting Fedor show all about?